again.
Hello. So we're back on the road. Leah's taken
2 weeks off.
2 weeks off. We've already had a week off just chilling, and we're now doing a bit of a trip back. So we didn't show you where we've just been because it's all boring stuff you have seen before.
Yeah.
But we're down at a place called
No.
Where are we?
Lee's Reserve.
Lee's Reserve.
Yalarbin.
Yeah. So so we're down near, like, in between Gondawindi and
Yalarbin.
Yep.
I hope I'm saying that right. I don't know.
And we're just at this free camp. So we'll have a look at this. So a little bit busy this weekend because it's a long weekend. So we're going to be here for a couple of nights unless we get bored and we want to take off. But yeah, we've got a few places coming up, so stay tuned and see what we get up to. Alright, so the other day we were at Bunnings and we've seen these. These are fire starters. Apparently you only need 2 sticks to get your fire going. So we're going to have a crack at using these, see how well they work.
No kindling.
Yeah,
or
no
paper.
kindling and paper. So we're assuming we don't need fire lighters because it does say, you know, all natural fire lighters. We're going to give that a crack. Just place them in there. Alright. So far from that one fire, as you would have seen there, 2 sticks, fireworks, no kindling. You could sort of call this kindling, but it only took 2, and no chemicals, all natural. So yeah, and there's a fair few in these. How much do these cost us? Like 10 bucks?
So it's $17.
Well, they weren't 10 bucks, they were $17. So I don't know whether they're worth that over getting some firelighters that cost, I don't know, what are they, $4 or $5 sometimes for a pack. You know, these probably will last a lot longer because there's so many in there. But yeah, at the moment they're working good. Alright, so we've actually moved spots from where we were yesterday, just because where we were under a big tree that was leaning towards the caravan, so not really ideal if it falls. But also there was no room between the van and the river where it started to drop down, like the little ledge, I guess. And so the dogs pretty much tied up the whole time. There was no real good movement, so this is where we are now. We'll start from over here, so we'll actually way over near that van somewhere. And this is us now. So we're in a little corner. There's a property next to us, and we've got the dogs off the lead. No one's around for now, so I'll take you for a walk over to the entrance to the creek, river, whatever it is. So yeah, you got that down there. No bistro baz tonight, but I will show you what we are cooking. We are doing just steak and like a sort of variation of potato bake, I guess. I'm doing it in the camp oven. It's cooking now. I'll show you that in the, like, when I go to check it again. But yeah, so what I've done is I've actually boiled my potatoes already. I haven't sliced them, I've just diced them up. Cooked up some bacon, chucked that in there, chucked in the onion, and I've made some white sauce up because we didn't have any cream. But I've also put some flavouring in it from the cupboard. I think it's double garlic butter seasoning, so I've put that in it as well. So we use that on everything. We put it in mashed potato, put it over our chickens, and not chickens, we don't have any. We just put it on our chicken breast stuff and stuff like that. But yeah, it's really good. It's just something different I wanted to do, give it a go. And I think we're going to have some pumpkin with it as well. So I'll show you that when it's all ready. That's perfect timing. I'll chuck some on it, mixed in. And oops, there we go. All right, I'll chuck some more. I'll just chuck some more coals on that and give it half hour. So I left her in a little bit too long. There's a little bit burn on the top, but I'm pretty sure she's still going to taste good. All right, let's have a taste. Bet you this is going to be really hot. That's good. So I guess we've been here now. I think this is our, what did we get here? Saturday. What day did we get here? Sunday? It's today, Wednesday. There you go. So we got here Sunday. Today's Wednesday. We're leaving tomorrow morning. And we'll head up through to Goondiwindi. And then go up towards Miles. Some of you might wonder what we do while we're chilling in a place like this. We've been playing a lot of games. Rummy-O, Uno, Yahtzee. Yahtzee's a big one we love playing, don't we, Leah?
Yeah, love Yahtzee.
Yahtzee, Uno and Rummy-O are the three main ones we play. What else do we have?
And then we've got
We got Monopoly in card form, and then we've got the Star Wars game, card game, Sabak, which we're still learning, but it's fun. So yeah, that's sort of like what we do to fill in our time around here. I fill in my time by just doing useless stuff, unpacking the van, repacking the van because I don't like how it's packed. I'm going to get firewood, stuff like that. So just in case any of you were wondering what sort of stuff we do to keep ourselves busy when we're free camping and there's not much to do, and that would be sort of it. Good thing is at the moment dogs get to have free roam at the moment, so it's good for them. Come on, let's go.
Alrighty, so we've left Lee's Reserve at Goondiwindi, just outside there. Clem went and had his blood test, and then
Picked up some picked up some macas, so we had some turkey.
Yeah. And then now we're heading off towards Condamine. So
do a little camp there. We've got to do some washing.
yep.
We're running on empty with washing and underwear. And yeah, because when we went to Lee's Reserve, we only went there with
We had two half tanks essentially.
yeah, so 100 litres of water, and we didn't plan to stay there as long as we did. So we had to have a couple of baby wipe showers, but
That's alright. We'll have proper showers tonight. Yeah. That's it.
So we've made it to our next stop after our little stay at Lee's Reserve just outside of Goondiwindi. But for now we're at How do you say it again?
Caliguel,
Caliguel.
I think. I don't know.
We think it's Caliguel Reserve. I'll put it on the side here where it is. We're just outside of Condamine. So we're here just for the night, and this is our setup. So yeah, nice little waterfront. There's more camping down the end, and there's a proper like what do you call it? Like it's an open area, isn't it? Like there's a boat ramp, play park, caravan camping and stuff like that. There's powered sites, I think 10 powered sites, and they're free.
Yeah, it's all free.
Why didn't we stay at the free powered sites?
Because
I didn't know they were free.
yeah, they're free.
There you go, there's free powered sites. I'll put that all on the bottom here or the side, wherever, to show you. But yeah, it's a beautiful little spot. So yeah, like I said, it's just for tonight, and then we'll move on tomorrow. Alright, stoke this fire up because it's pretty cold at the moment. And my lure's in the water, which is just there. Alright. It's cold. It's
How
really
cold?
To be honest, I've been in colder. It's not as cold as being down in the high country. Whew. Even the summer water down there is colder. This spot might look dirty and dusty and all that sort of stuff, but I just checked dinner. I don't even know if we spoke about dinner, but I'm going to speak about it now. So I've just cooked up some chicken lollipops. I just made a little marinade just from the sauces I've got in the fridge, like, you know, tomato sauce, barbecue sauce, bit of honey in there, Worcestershire sauce or Worcestershire, however you want to say that. I think I put a little bit of soy sauce in there, mixed it all up, and let them sit for a couple of hours, and put some roast veggies in there. Oh, that looks good. Put some veggies in there. Everything's looking really good at the moment. Just got to put some more coals on and let the veggies cook a little bit longer, and dinner should be served. Alright, let's check out what dinner looks like. Hopefully it's... Oh, yeah, I think we're good to go. Alright, we're going to set, get plates and everything and get dinner served. There's dinner all served up. Time to enjoy. So it's first real cold morning, isn't it?
Yeah.
First real cold morning. So we've got the diesel heater on. The girls get to be on the bed this morning. Poor Luna, she cold, but the heater's warming them up. And wake up to our new view this morning. Well, not new, but this is our view. Nice sunrise. Freaking cold. It's great to be alive. It's fucking fantastic. But unfortunately, we have to leave here today. We're taking off to Taroom. We'll stop in, grab a couple of supplies, and then we're gonna set up on a place called Lagoon. That's where we're heading next. So that's where you'll next see us. Oh well, we are here at Lagoon. Beautiful little background I've got here. The only bad thing I'd say was when we got here, well, the fire wasn't going, but I basically just chucked a few sticks on and the fire's going. So whoever was here before us left with that still pretty hot. Not gonna lie, we've been guilty of probably doing it too, so we try not to, but sometimes if you don't have water and stuff like that, it's a bit hard to, I guess. But when you're right next to a creek, there's plenty of water, so, you know, if you can, you try to put it out properly and make sure it's not too hot or hot at all. And today's been a pretty windy day too, so. But yeah, we're here for the next 2 nights. We're about to set up and sit back and relax. That's good. Whew. Welcome back to another episode of Bistro Baz. We're here at Chains Lagoon, which is just north of Taroom in Queensland, if you don't realise we're in Queensland. And we're not doing anything too fancy or anything tonight. We're just going to do some kebabs. Like I said, keeping it simple, just some onion, capsicum, and I've got some beef in there, beef chunks. And then I've just made my own marinade up in there with some American mustard, barbecue sauce. Apparently I've had too much sauce already. Let's add to the problem. Tomato sauce, Worcestershire sauce. I think I've put some soy sauce in there. All the sauces you put in there. But just use whatever you've got in the fridge to your liking and go from there. And then I'm also going to chuck these in a bag once I slice them up. Put in our favourite rub that me and Leah love to put on things, or not rub but seasoning, which is our White Lightning with double garlic butter. We absolutely love this. We put it on our veggies all the time. We put it on chicken. We put it on heaps of stuff. And I've used it before in other things. I'm not trying to promote it.
We're not getting paid for that.
I just love this. Yeah, that's right. We definitely want to get more. We haven't gone through it, like not even halfway.
And we use it on everything.
And we use, yeah, we do. If I make mashed potato, chuck it in there. So that's what we're going to do now. So let's chop up some of these. It's been a long time since I've made kebabs, but you want some decent slices, so I'm just going to cut them all down. We actually used some of this the other day, so that's why we didn't buy that from the shop like that. We did that. If you buy it from the shop like that, you might need to get your eyes checked. Go to Specsavers. Chuck them on the fire. We'll have them later. Chuck them there. Onion, same thing. We sort of want to keep them rather big, so I don't think I would. Maybe just into quarters. I think quarters should be right. Into the fire we go. Now, so that's all in there. Give it a couple of shakes, maybe a lot of shakes.
I think that's enough.
Apparently that's enough. That's enough. Leah said no more. That's enough. Right, so we'll chuck that in. It's not even that much onion for the salad. Lucky we got another one in there. So give it a shake. Right around, do a trick. Spit on your fingers, all that sort of stuff. Have a drink. Sometimes the best practice is doing things properly, and you seal the bag properly so things don't fly out. Luckily, not much flew out. Time to get my hands dirty. I'm gonna open that one up. Alright, so we'll put a little bit of capsicum on. Some of the onion will double up. Right, so we'll do a bit of onion, bit of capsicum. Put some beef on there again. Let's change the colours around. I suppose I don't have to keep talking. I reckon that's a good one. Leave a little bit of room on the end. Not sure what for, but we're going to put that there. That's our display one. You can't eat that because it's raw. Like when it's cooked, you can eat it. Been working hard. So I'm going to go wash my hands and I'll be back in a second. Right. Look, let's finish this off because that means that part's done. I think 1 drink per part. You know, when you're cooking, 1 drink per part or each step sort of thing. So that's 1 step, getting it all ready. The next step's going to be cooking. But then I guess that can vary. You know, you don't want to be cooking something for an hour and only have 1 drink. That's pretty lame. Let's go sort out the fire, get some coals going. I'm going to go to get the shovel and stir things up, and yeah, that's it, mate. All right, so I think the fire looks pretty good. It's not crazy, it's because heat. Now we're actually trying something new we've never done. I've done that plenty of times, but come over here. Because the skewers won't actually fit in here properly to actually cook, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cross them over these 2 things here, right, which is not what we normally put our billies on and stuff like that, and hopefully that works. We don't know, so this could be a Bistro Baz fucking... Let's try that again. This could be a Bistro Baz success or it could be a fail. Either way, we'll show you the results, and let's get these skewers on. So what I'll do is I'll put that one there. I think that's all right. That looks good. Just need that one in there. So we're going to let them sit there, cook up, and we'll see how we go. Cheers. So I think I've got to lower it all down, and there's 2 ways I can do it. I can do the safe way, take the skewers off, put them over there. Or I can do the reckless way, which is what you want to see because you just want me to fail, and they fall in the fire. And that's the way we're going to do it. Oh, maybe. Oh, I had it for a second now. Oh, there we go. It's not much lower, but I don't want to get too low because even here, my hairs are catching on fire and it hurts. So I think that should be enough. All right. Starting to get a bit darkish. Got to finish off the drink. Skull, 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 skull. Light turned off on the camera because I didn't have it fully charged, so whatever. I'll put a glass up to the side so I don't stand on it. Take the hat off, no sun. So I think the last part of it, we're just going to turn them onto the sides. We haven't had, see if we can do it. Yeah, that's doing it. Probably not. Oh. So, same thing, I think another 10 minutes and we're going to be good. As you can see, the fire's dying down. By the time we're ready, that's all I really got. We'll be good to go. All right. So I think we're well and truly good to go. I might chuck some gloves on because, yeah, turning them here is easy when you're only touching them for 1 or 2 seconds. But taking them over to the table, balance, is a different thing. So let's get them over. We'll come back later and we'll stow that fire up. You don't need to see that. Look at that. I think they look pretty freaking good, man. Like, if you're not a man, I don't care. Man. So we've actually decided not to have a salad because we had a big lunch, we had a big brekkie, so we're just gonna have these one each tonight. If you want, you can do whatever you want. I'm sure you aren't watching us for our recipes. But let's have a taste of the meat, of the rest of what I did. Oh my God. That's good.